Hello, everyone. My name is Maryna Buzynnik, and it's hiring around the world. And today we are going to talk about hiring in Moldova. Our favorite guest, Olha Bereza, is going to tell us a bit more. Hi, Olga. How are you today?
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm really excited today to be here and to discuss hiring remote tech talent in Moldova, as it's an evolving market with a lot of potential. And I'm looking to share some insights on what's happening in the region.
And we are looking forward to hear more about it. Okay, to get started, can you please give us a market overview? What does Moldova's tech landscape look like?
Sure. So Moldova's tech market has really been evolving over the past few years. And a big part of that is thanks to the Moldova IT Park initiative. This park offers a flat 7% tax rate, which has been a huge incentive for IT companies to set up here. It's attracted not only local startups but also international companies. So as a result, we see that talent pool is growing significantly. There are now over 47,000 IT professionals, I think, according to some research data, and that number keeps increasing every year. What's also great is that Moldova strikes a perfect balance, I would say, between affordability and highly skilled talent. So, in terms of outsourcing and remote work, it's become a very attractive option. Plus, with Moldova's location right between Eastern and Western Europe, it's kind of a sweet spot where companies can access both markets while keeping their costs manageable.
Okay, super. And which tech stacks are more prevalent among specialists in the region in Moldova?
Mhm. So, local developers are working across a wide range of tech stacks. JavaScript is extremely popular, especially with frameworks libraries like React and Angular for front end development. For backend, Node.js is really common. It's a big advantage because it lets companies maintain consistency across the stack, which is especially valuable for startups that need to move fast. Python is also huge here, especially for things like data science and AI. Java remains a strong choice for enterprise level systems and mobile development. And PHP still has a place, particularly for content heavy website or e-commerce platform. And what else? When it comes to the cloud, by the way, Amazon Web Services and Azure are the most commonly used platforms, especially like for DevOps and scaling infrastructure. And let's not forget about blockchain. It's gaining momentum with more developers focusing on smart contracts and decentralized applications, especially within fintech.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And how does this specialization impact the way companies work with Moldovan developers?
Specialization is one of Moldova's strengths. Developers here tend to focus deeply on one area of expertise rather than being generalists, like Western Europeans or American developers tend to be. For example, a developer might be incredibly skilled in backend development with Node.js solely, or like Python, or be an Amazon Web Services cloud infrastructure expert without being distracted on other cloud platforms. And this level of focus allows company to quickly integrate them into specific tasks with minimal onboarding. If, let's say, a company is building out cloud infrastructure, a local DevOps engineer who already knows Amazon Web Services can jump in almost immediately. So, as a result, it saves time and boosts productivity right from day one.
Mm-hmm. Sounds great. And what about the companies that are hiring? Which types of businesses are looking for talent in Moldova? For now, I mean.
Mm-hmm. So it's a mix. Definitely, a lot of mid-sized companies and startups from industries like fintech, telecommunication, and healthcare tech are actively hiring. There is this one company called Allied Testing. They are a leading provider of software engineering for US based clients. They've built remote teams here that focus on quality assurance and test automation, which are areas like one of the areas, of course, where Moldovan developers really excel. We also see more Western European and American companies hiring through outsourcing and outstaffing models.
Mm-hmm.
Outstaffing, sometimes it might be confusing, so I will tell a little bit more. So, in particular, outstaffing is very popular because it's when companies hire dedicated developers who integrate into their internal teams but are employed by external providers. It's something we do a lot at Qubit Labs, and it allows businesses to scale quickly with local talent while staying pretty flexible.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you for saying this. So please contact us and we can help you with hiring Moldovan developers as well. And Olha, can you elaborate on how Moldova compares to other countries in the region regarding developers' salaries?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. First of all, it's definitely cost competitive compared to countries like Romania, Bulgaria, or Poland, neighbor countries. For example, a junior developer can make up to 1,500 American dollars per month. It's gross. While mid-level developers usually earn between 2,000 and 3,500. And lastly, senior developers, especially those specialized in fields like AI or blockchain, they can earn between 4,000 and 5,500 American dollars per month. Sometimes even more, of course, but are speaking about average numbers, figures. Even while these salaries, I think, competitive, local developers from Moldova remains much more affordable compared to Western Europe, Australia, or the USA, where the compensation for similar roles is significantly higher. So this means companies can hire highly skilled professionals from Moldova while keeping costs in check. It's a win-win situation.
Mm-hmm. Sounds really competitive. Thank you. And how the recent US tech layoffs impacted Moldova, given that many companies outsource from the US?
Yeah, there has been some impact, of course. Some local developers working directly with US clients, so their contracts put on hold, or in some cases, ended due to budget cuts. But what's really fascinating, at least in my opinion, is how quickly developers from Moldova adapted. Many shifted to working with European clients where demand for roles like DevOps engineers and cloud infrastructure specialists is still quite high. And of course, there are like some, I would say, delays with JavaScript developers or Java developers, but it just because like it always used to be like some very like popular and competitive technologies, so of course it's a little bit harder to get an offer in this fields technologies, sorry. But anyway, I would say that shifting the focus to European market gave a lot to the local developers. Also, companies like Orange Moldova, for instance, quickly absorbed a lot of the talent, putting it to use in Western European projects instead of like American ones.
Mm-hmm. Not bad. Thank you. And what about English proficiency? Is the language barrier a concern for international companies?
Um, so Moldova's English proficiency has been steadily improving, especially among younger developers. And again, according to my favorite EF English Proficiency Index, Moldova ranks 35th globally. Well, that's a bit behind countries like Romania or Poland. It's catching up fast. Because like English is becoming a core skill for those working remotely with clients in Western Europe and the USA. And here we have like predominantly outsourced companies rather than product ones. So they have like a motivation. I mean, developers have motivation like to upgrade their English proficiency level. And what's also interesting, but is not well known, is that many local developers are multilingual, often speaking foreign languages like French or German, which is, I think, a great advantage for companies that operate in non English speaking markets. This multilingual ability is particularly valuable for roles like customer support representative or cross border project management, like that.
Okay. Sounds like Moldova is well positioned to meet the needs of a global market. Sounds great. And if to make some prognosis, of course, in your own
Mhm.
idea, where do you see the future of tech hiring in Moldova? Where is it heading?
Um, yeah, so Moldova is definitely on track to become an even bigger player in remote tech hiring. Because the combination of affordable talent, deep expertise in emerging technologies like blockchain and cloud computing, and strong government support makes it an attractive option for both European and US companies. Looking ahead, I expect we'll see Moldova continue to expand further into AI and machine learning. And as a result, it's very likely to become one of the key players in the global outsourcing market. Um, and with infrastructure continue to improve and more specialists entering the workforce with better English, like deeper expertise, Moldova is well positioned to secure its place in the global tech industry.
Mm-hmm. Great, thank you so much, Olga. Moldova definitely sounds like a market with a lot of potential, and we wish them well.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I agree. Moldova really is an exciting market full of opportunities. I would strongly encourage any company that is looking for cost effective, highly skilled specialists to definitely consider this country as part of their strategy.
Thank you, Olga. I hope that was informative. And if you want to hire developers from Moldova and you need help, please contact Qubit Labs and we will take care of everything. See you in the next episode.
Thank you.